Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm so glad you're here. We're in the midst of getting this emergency casing factory done. And then we realized we need to put probably makes sense to have some kind of floor. I mean, you gotta have a floor. At least on most of it, if not all of it. We'll definitely do most of it, and not all of it. And then we'll leave this side open so we can more easily build. I think that's fair. $2,000 trigons and 2,000 time crystals. I know I left some of those buildings over here. I wonder if I left myself any in storage where I could pick some up immediately. Apparently I did. So many tricons. And that's with some internal storage that provides storage for all of this, but also gives some storage on this side, so we always have some ready for shipment. Though I don't know how many of those we're actually going to ship. Either way, we still need 2,000 of them. And while we're here, let's also get some rods out of the way. We know we're going to need extra of this just to build the belts to connect it all. It doesn't leave us much room for anything else. We're going to have to go shopping again. Surely I put a... yeah. And I think I'm going to stop over at the copper. There's a little tweak that I wanted to make over here. Let's get some more copper ingots in place. And these guys are demanding 1,200. Wow. Since we're not making a bunch of engines right now, we've got extra copper that we could use for making copper powder that we could use to make nuclear pasta. Probably won't get us up to 100%, but it will get us at a better percentage. Okay, well, we're not using all of this storage. We're using a good chunk of it, though. Now I want to get this last little bit of copper out of my inventory. Okay. While we're flying, I'm kind of looking for things that we're going to need more inventory. I think we're going to need more copper sheets. I'd like to build at least one more, but I think our copper sheet supply is a little low. Oh, we've got a few stacked up. Could use some iron plates as well, but we have enough for one more build. Well, we don't make it all the way. Uh-oh. I felt more confident halfway into this than I do now. I didn't realize there was such a cliff here. Okay. Let's try to get one more build in, and then we'll go shopping. Thanks for the boost, buddy. You know, I could wait for things to reload. The question is this high enough off the ground? Or should we start one level higher? Something is telling me we should start one level higher. Why are those all... Oh, okay. We didn't have the right angle. There's a little bit of space there. Is that actually showing up on the outside? Nope. I think we might have saved ourselves with this bar right here. We'll connect two of these just to make sure everything is going in the right direction. They're acting like they won't connect. Boy, is that little space gonna be a deal breaker? This is definitely an out, and this is definitely an in. Oh boy, I'm getting no connectivity notices. Oh no. This blueprint could be totally broken. What did I do? I might have to nudge this when I build it. Something about this blueprint isn't exactly right. Yep, that's what it was. I'm gonna have to do one controlled vertical nudge. Now the question is, how do I want to connect this to this? I obviously want to do some sort of resource wall. I think I'll just make this a... Oh. I guess I'll have to figure out how to connect this at the very last second. We'll start with this, a nice honeycomb wall here. See, I only want to get rid of this tree. It needs a turbo motor. Surely we've got a turbo motor on us.
Initial scan suggests partial recovery of data is possible. Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
And there's a turbo motor sitting right next to it, so that's convenient. I want you to zoom. Thank you. Okay. Now, a resource wall. I'm thinking one input here. And then we've got two on each side. That's not right. I mean, it technically is right, but we just don't have enough room. We'll just have to go half a space. Yeah, I like that. You know, I was gonna upgrade this later, but I think I should just go with the Mark V now. I don't think that's the right direction. You know what? Let me set the direction correctly down here. There we go. You know, I should probably just get both of these in place. Alright, let's see. This should be... See, the thing is that we've got easy access to this item. Should I split it? Am I supposed to be able to see that that's a different direction? Did I not connect that correctly? I guess I'm supposed to be able to see it. So I could put the one thing on one side and the other thing on the other side, and then recombine it up here where you can't see it. invalid conveyor belt shape. I didn't leave myself a lot of room. And then we got to connect this one to over here to get the scrap on that side. We need more encased beams. I think we gotta sneak some power in here. What? It won't connect to anything? Oh, I didn't make the connection. Okay. Let's just sneak the power down through here. Boy, I'm just missing. Man, how many of these can it take? Oh, that's what I thought. How dare you attack me? Okay, so that's a little power connection. Looking good. Now we gotta get the silica over here. Have I started shipping silica? I don't think I did. Or did I? I did, but I haven't connected it. Wasn't exactly sure where it was gonna connect. This could be interesting. We could do our best not to delete that power cable. Alright, we'll just build this silica bridge down here. I think half should go half and half should go the other half. So this part's easy. We'll just put each of these directly in. And we'll do the same on this side. That'll probably end up being a 1 meter foundation, but that's okay for now. Okay. All we need to do is run this silica in half on each side. That way each side will get the same amount. They'll get half their supply from the drones and the other half from the recycling. Should probably target this for a merger a little quicker. Okay. That's a pretty straightforward resource wall. I might be able to squeeze in one more build here from our upload. You know it's the encased beams that's causing all the problems. Oh, I forgot to nudge this. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to get all of this together in one shot so we can have a realistic chance of building it correctly. I'm surprised by the amount of silica that's coming in. But everything seems to be working, so I'm not going to judge it too harshly. Why is it only one line is working? Maybe I just need the full build before I'll see it all operating. It's just weird that this line is working perfectly. This one is not moving at all. And these are moving occasionally. The scrap knows what to do, though. Yeah, it bothers me that this line isn't moving at all. I would expect them all to move some. Nah. It's not connected. Let's see. I connected it to the center one instead. See, this is why. Trust your work and trust your instincts. If something doesn't seem like it's working correctly, probably isn't. Much better. Why are these showing up partially like that? That doesn't feel right. I want to see if I can get that looking a little better. Oops. Oh, I deleted the whole... I deleted the whole hole. Times 2. Not great. Huh. Alright. I'm just gonna have to leave it that way, I guess. I guess the fact that we connected these at the highest level is making it connect in a different way. That is very weird. Put in a half foundation, maybe? Uh-oh. I don't like it. This isn't connecting. Did I put this in the wrong direction? Let's just grab this and see what happens. Something's in the wrong direction. You know, I probably want to have this visible, if at all possible. Now I'm kind of wishing I'd put 2 of these in. Well, that is our casing drone port. Well, that part actually worked out great. I know I've got 2 of these, so that's 2 of them. 120 times 8, 960. Sadly, we need 2 belts if we're gonna try to do anything other than force fields. The Mark V doesn't give us 960, 780. It just looks so good this way. I think I'll just put another one right behind it. I'm definitely not going to rebuild all that. It caught up because we haven't fully built it. We're not at full capacity quite yet. I don't know if I can squeeze this in. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. I'm gonna have to go outside the confines of the building. We'll see how sad that makes me when it comes time to finish this up. Oh, that's put in the wrong direction. Hold, please. There we go. And then all we need to do is, if I could split this. I might have to split it at the start. I really didn't leave myself much room to maneuver in here. Okay. You know, I need a few more things to complete this build. I wonder if I don't think I have enough kind of room to get all these copper sheets. No. We actually need 2 more than this. We want 8 of these. Yeah, we're really short on copper sheets. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave this one facing front, and then this back one will just have to be kind of back there. Little secret extra supply in the back.
I don't know. Have a good day.
You know, some days I forget how to holster my weapon. Then I remember it's H. Okay. Let's call it there. We got the resource wall in. This is a little three-dimensional now. I might need to turn that. That's gonna annoy me. I have no idea what that just did. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, resource wall complete. Now we just gotta finish the build. And I might have to go shopping for that. I got a long way dropping things in and then doing other stuff. This was probably, should be taking from depot first. I just don't, it's gonna take me too long to get it all the way done. Though, the upload speeds are pretty good. Sometimes though, it's better just to go to a place and grab the stuff you need. And I think we're at that place. Though, I probably will go for concrete. I mean, this thing cranks. If we had nothing else to do, we could do it this way. Just drag things in and then click them into existence. Either that or we'd have to have a massively improved depot. Like faster uploads and wider storage amounts. And this whole thing isn't running right now because we've got water issues. We've crammed too much water in. Now these guys can't expel the water. And since they can't expel the water, these guys can't take in the solution. I'm looking for a place to buffer. One well-placed buffer is all I need. The industrial fluid container is so large. By putting a buffer here, it should allow room for these guys to get some of the solution going. We should leave room for some of these guys to actually consume the water. I'm gonna turn off all the pumps here for a second. We're just gonna use recycled water. Of course, the recycled water isn't connected to absolutely every machine. I don't think I can squeeze 4 fluid buffers on here. A little bit of a buffer there would probably be a good thing. Yeah, we need to burn off some of this water. This buffer should be just that. It's not very much of a buffer if it's totally full. Yeah, it's our solution. I cross-wired these on purpose. That might be our problem at this point. Honestly, I think it's going to work itself out. It's just going to take a while. And we're just have to let it get some breathing room. And once we're shipping casings, it'll never catch up again because our casing demand is ridiculous. The other option, of course, is just to flush it all. I hate doing that. Yeah, see, this guy's doing great. This guy's having issues with water. And this guy's having issues getting rid of water as well. Well, when they said full pipe network, they meant it. We'll just turn all these water pumps back on. Now that we have zero water. That'll actually help us get rid of some of the solution. I was really hoping to keep all the buffered water, but it's fine. At least one machine's perfectly happy. I think we're at the point where we can just let this go and let it figure itself out. It should be correct. I'm pretty sure I'm pumping in the right amount of water, recycling the right amount of water, and then we'll just have to connect our casings probably to the radio. Actually, I could do that now. Uh-oh, hold on. This is pink casing silica import, right. And this is pink casing export. Computer complex casing import. That'll help us make radio control units, which is the whole point of this. This will be more active once we have the full thing built. Well, maybe flushing that water pipe was the way to go. Lots of greens, fewer yellows. Okay, let's call it there. We'll complete the casing tower in the next episode. And then confirm that we're actually getting some additional radio control unit throughput. It's already filling up with only half of it being built, so we're probably going to have to do a double connection here, or we might actually have to put in another port just for casing export. I don't want to do that though, so I'll probably redirect one of the current... Yeah, I'll probably redirect one of the current importers to over here. And once again, we're on the edge on power. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.